All right, welcome back, everyone. Today we are going to the moon. That's right. For your galactical voyage, you will need water and a black pen, a pencil, some crayons, and a paintbrush and paint, obviously. So, I've already traced up my design and I'm ready to put in the paint. I'm going to start and put my crayon on the stars. We're going to do the same resist technique that we did with the ladybug, if you've done that yet. So I got a broken yellow crayon and a white one. Preferably they're not broken. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill in where I want the the stars to be. Any highlights too, you can kind of experiment. I'm also placing random little dots. So there we go. All right. Now we are ready to do the sky. And for this, I'm going to wet my paper first. I'm just going to go right over the stars and the words. I'm going to go around the moon. Oh, I'm going to fill in this little piece too, since you can do that too, or you can use paint. But it's a nice little trick to get little details. Okay. With the water, I'm just wet my brush a little bit so it's damp, but I'm just wetting the paper and going around the spaceship and the moon, and then we're gonna put the paint on top because water follows water, so the watercolor paint is gonna stay where the water is basically, and it's easier to keep out of the places that you don't want it. So, and I'm going right over the stars. I got a deep blue. I kind of like blue and purple for my sky. If you have black, that works too. You can do some experimenting. And watercolor always dries lighter than it is when you first put it on. You can always dab it up a little bit if you want, but I'm just going to go ahead and fill this in. Five minutes later. Okay, so it's dry now, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the moon kind of the same way, just kind of fill it in with a damp brush, like so. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take, yes, Florence, that's right, some yellow and just kind of dab it in. I'm gonna fill it in like so, just kind of dabbing, and I'm take a little bit of orange and kind of do the same thing just here and there, and that will kind of spread out and kind of create a nice effect. All right, for the rocket ship, I'm doing this technique where I go around the edge first and then just kind of bring it in with a damp brush. And then for the rest, I'm just kind of choosing colors that I like and filling it in. So go ahead and have fun with this part. All right, so that's pretty much the painting part, and now we're going to define it with our black pen. And with the line work, you can see I go over a few times in the same spot to really make it stand out. So yeah, just go for it. You can add any little details that you want to. So I add little lines like so, little dots here and there. So have fun with it. All right, there we go. Love you to the moon and back. Great job, Space Cadet. Now, tomorrow we're going on a road trip with loads of love. So see you then.